Good morning, Team Clash of the Stash. This is Derek Fournier, your illustrious leader, reporting for another day's update. We're here on November 4th. We started this off on November 1st. As you can tell, my mustache is starting to come in. I have lighter hair, and like many Fournier men, I have prematurely grayed, which means I won't really have my full stash effect until probably about 15 days in. But still debating about which stash to go with, which is a debate you're probably having at this very moment. We have a number of style guides available due to the Movember Movement's apt and useful creative services team. You can go with the box car, which is sort of the Magnum PI, which is what I'm probably going to lean towards. The trucker that I did last year that goes all the way down. The rules are all out there for you, and really, we recommend you explore all of the options available to you from a mustache perspective, because it's pretty amazing what's out there. Now, on a serious note, we want to send a huge thank you out to somebody, Hall Communications Incorporated. You guys know them over in the Lakeland area, WOKF, WONN, WPCV, the whole crew over there, the entire gamut of radio stations from talk radio to country, etc. Those guys got together with us yesterday and let us record a public service announcement, which they're rolling on their stations as we speak. So thank you very much to the guys over there, especially Mike, for all the work that you did. And hopefully that'll bring some of you other folks over to the Facebook fan page via clashofthestash.com. I also want to send a special thank you to Higgins Heroes. You know, members of our extended crew. When we started putting this together, it wasn't really about the competition, though we're all sort of A-type people. You want to raise as much money as possible. There was a particular group that had affiliations with other companies, and it made more sense for them to start their own separate team outside of Clash of the Stash. They're called Higgins Heroes. They're clearly friends of the program. We're going towards the same end goal, so it doesn't really matter where the money's coming in. It's all going into the same research. These guys are absolutely knocking the ball out of the park. I think they're over $6,800 on their donations. I think that puts them at like 13th in the nation, which is amazing. Now, the root Clash of the Stash team is doing pretty doggone well itself with a much smaller team of people. I think we're at about 15 people strong, and we cracked the $1,000 mark this morning. So thanks to everyone who's made your contributions, Mo Bros, Mo Sisters, friends, family, extended friends and family. This is really what it's all about. Now, I do want to give a little bit of a serious message here. Prostate cancer is like a couple of other cancers that you can think of sort of off the top of your head, in that it is not an acute condition specifically. Now, I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. I'm not informed other than what I read on the internet, which means that I don't know much apparently. But what this does mean is, at least with regards to prostate cancer, it's one of the cancers that if we take care of things, if we get screened, if we pay attention to the signs, we can actually live through this. This isn't one of those things where you wake up one day and it's a death sentence. Now, we've lost a lot of amazing people to prostate cancer. Many of them are friends and family. Famous people are the ones that always come to mind, but the ones that really kind of resonate with us are the people that we know. So the thing to keep in mind is that though this is a huge issue amongst men, obviously, 1 in 6 men, as we've said before, it's something that if you pay attention to it, you can actually live through it, even if you're that 1 in 6, right? It's not a pleasant thing to talk about. It's certainly not pleasant to endure, I'm sure. But rather than being sort of the old school classical male role and saying, I'm just going to ignore it, I'm going to throw my head in the sand, let's pay attention, let's raise awareness, and let's get people, if you're in the age group that's key, get out there, get your screening done, make sure you're doing everything you can do to take care of the condition if it is found, and tell your friends to do the same thing, right? This is something that we can avoid when we live a long, happy life, and you know, yearly grow a wonderful mustache and remind other people about it. Now, on a lighter note, we are setting up what we're calling the Clash of the Stash Gala event. We're partnering with our partner, Beef O'Brady's in Auburndale. It's going to be on the 21st of November. We're setting up to probably kick off around 11 or 12 o'clock 11 a.m., 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right in the afternoon there. And it's going to go all day because it's the day of a Bucs game. It's the San Francisco 49ers. We're going to have a What the Buck broadcast as well, live for the San Francisco game. We're going to have Movember materials. There'll be drink specials, food specials, and a chance to get together with other people that are trying to raise awareness, whether they're other Mo Bros or other Mo Sisters, and try and drive some more donations in there at the end of the month as we're driving through the end of the campaign. So that's up on the website. Like I said, if you go to clashofthestash.com, it'll redirect you appropriately. There's a welcome tab there now. We're going to be putting more information on that welcome tab. There's a link directly to join the team. There's a link to donate. And while we're talking about donations, one other thing I want to mention, talk to your employers. A lot of your employers, even if they don't do dollar matching for contributions, may be interested in doing a month-long dollar match or a dollar match up to an amount towards this effort, right? You'd be surprised. People generally want to do the right thing. They want to help people out. And this is one of those causes I think everyone can kind of rally behind. And like we said before, we know that money's tight, but the fact of the matter is everyone gets lattes, everyone goes and buys a lottery ticket, right? There are these little things you can do. I think I said on the board the other day, if everyone who is just a friend of this movement donated $10, that'd be $1,000 easily, instantly. $10 generally is going to make or break the bank, right? We understand things are tight. If you can't do it, there's no shame in that. Spread the word if you can. Maybe there's friends you have who can do it, right? But whatever you can do to help the movement, we really do appreciate. Thanks for tuning in to these little videos. Hopefully they're useful. If there's topics you want covered, let us know. Interact with the wall. Interact with the other Mo Bros. If you got pictures of your mustache, get it up on the wall, people. Put it up there. Let us see what you're doing. And tune in tomorrow for more information.